Last time on Lawful Stupid, you see an unidentified vessel.
Do we know who that is?
No, we don't know who anybody is.
Do we want to avoid it?
What does it look like?
I think we want to avoid these guys. It's the Alliance.
Away! Move away from the ship!
And you're moving the ship to the east. It's not long if you guys stay on this course where you will outpace them. Now that you've gone east, you're going to have to kind of go the long way about. It's going to add probably about 3 days to your total journey.
Land! Land, hell, land!
You row onto the island. This island is desert. You see a volcano.
Someone has been here recently.
You see a small hut. You knock on the door. Who are you?
My name's Peregrine.
Who is it? It's Perry. Do you know a Perry? Well, I don't know no Perry. Come inside. It's not good out here. Come inside.
My friends and I, we've been sent here to look for a phoenix.
Yeah, I have lived here for a very, very long time, and there is no phoenix.
To the volcano!
All right, so you guys want to go to the volcano, is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, how are you approaching this? It's in the center of the island. Okay. Cool.
I'm gonna fly.
Cool.
A journey of 1,000 volcanoes stopped at a single step.
Are you climbing right to the top? Like, what's your objective here?
How far away does it?
Picture?
Yeah, how far away does it look from us?
Yes. So as you guys are proceeding from the outer rim of this island where you have Stephen and Eddie's beautiful countryside abode, you guys make your way inland. And as you guys, it takes you maybe 30 minutes to an hour to make the trip because it's a relatively small island from the outer rim into the center. As you do, you notice that although things are kind of in a state of decay, as you guys land on this island, what you've experienced, it gets worse the more you head central. There is more and more decay and kind of, not corruption, but death and just natural entropy. As you guys head towards the volcano, it starts to get noticeably hot. I mean, you guys are still kind of outside, so it's not like sweltering, but like the temperature is moving up by degrees as you guys head towards this volcano, which stands like volcanoes do. I mean, it's a large mountainous structure with just a little bit of smoke kind of coming off of the top of it, not to like a vast degree where you feel like it's going to be in danger of eruption, but kind of just like a passive smoking from the top there.
I want to say to the group, or can I see from which way is an active volcano in terms of like there's a volcano, like the lava is flowing down from one side?
There is no magma flow.
No, okay, never mind.
Are we in like woods or this is plains, this desert? Like what type of terrain?
This would have been jungle terrain, but it is so decayed and so wasted at this point that like there's no canopy above you. There's all the plant life has receded. You guys aren't seeing much at all sign of wilderness or wildlife. It looks like a rotting jungle.
I would think like no foliage really, right? Like for the most part.
Especially as you move in, it becomes less and less. As you actually get to this volcano, it is nothing.
Just rocks. Just a lot of rocks.
I mean, yes. Okay. Yeah, it's rock, dust, and thin layers of ash.
I'd like to I want to reach down and scoop up some of that when we begin to go in, kind of sift through it with my hands, sniff it, and determine if I can pull anything from that. Like, is it the heat from this volcano? Is there something that's corrupting this land?
What is your objective?
I want to know if what we're walking, like, if breathing in whatever's affected this, is it going to hurt us as we continue forward to the volcano?
Make a nature check.
While he does that, I would like to do a similar situation, except for I want to put my hands down in the ash, and I want to try to determine like how long this has been going on. Like how long I would have guessed, or you know what I mean?
Investigation check.
I got a 15 for my nature check.
You kind of feel, just basically taking in stock of everything, that this is more or less the natural progression for this area, and that there's nothing that poses a significant threat to you and your party.
And I got a 16 for my investigation check, and I'm using those new Voidfish dice.
Ooh, lordy. So kind of taking a look there, I think maybe you even take the time to kind of claw out and dig to see some layers here. This has been going on for quite some time, years and years and years, not moments or days or months.
Got it.
We're not seeing any sort of wildlife or anything around us.
You saw just like a little bit of like there was like some crabs and there was some small woodland squirrel-esque creatures on the outer rim. As you move in, there's no sign of life.
Did I see any insects when I was digging in the dirt?
No.
Ooh.
As we're climbing up the side of this, we're getting a higher vantage point of the whole island, right?
You guys are still at the base.
okay.
You guys have not begun your trek up the volcano yet.
Okay.
If that is what you want to do. I said yet.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I think you need to do.
Is it like a gradual climb, or is it? Are we looking at like a cliff face, like a 90-degree, or is it something we can?
No, it's not like a
up?
sheer. It's not a sheer cliff face. There are going to be moments where you'll have to climb, but for the most part, it would be a hike.
Okay.
What time of day is it?
Now I'd say it's mid-afternoon.
Okay. As this is probably not something we would want to do in the same day. I don't think we want to get to the top of a volcano at night.
We're gonna have a built-in light source, really.
Sure, but the ground's going to be harder to see, and slipping's going to be more dangerous, I would think.
Well, a light source isn't going to do us anything good if we fall into it.
It's my concern.
What? Fair, but I
Just roll a 1 and trip into a volcano.
Typically, there is a vent on the side of the mountain, the volcano, that we can maybe find a way in that way. And if it's not active right now, it's possible that we can go in that way.
Climbing the heart of a volcano for no reason seems like a bad idea.
Yes.
Anybody roll me a survival check.
Well, I will roll that one.
I can see in the dark. I'm not super worried about that.
Well, that makes
17.
one of us.
17. So you are able to kind of break away from the group as they're kind of having this discussion about maybe where to go, and you're able to just basically trace the land and the terrain around the volcano, bringing you around to where you see the entrance to a subterranean cave underneath the volcano.
So I imagine I just kind of stepped away as everyone's chit-chatting to see that. And so I'm 20, 30 feet away. Everyone over here.
What?
Did you find
Fine.
something?
Do you see that in the distance?
No.
No?
If you look closely, you can see a cave of some sort, an opening.
Perfect.
So that's our go.
Well, maybe perfect. I don't know.
Hey, I can deal with caves. I like caves.
I've never been in a cave before, actually.
If the bird is on this island, chances are that is the way we will get there.
It's not a bad idea to investigate. I agree. Statistically speaking, there's probably a lot of caves, so just keep that in mind.
Well, if it's one that the bird's been using, we'll probably see signs of it, so...
I don't know about you guys. It's kind of hot. I don't know that I'm going to notice if it gets that much hotter until it
Like
starts hurting.
scratches, feathers, poop.
Oh, yeah. All right. That's you keep an eye out for those. I'll let you be captain of the poop detection.
Yeah, cool.
I mean, I think that's as good as idea as any. Finnegan.
Well, I'll go ahead for the...
Hold us, Captain.
Well, hey, listen, we're not on the ship here anymore. If you want me to lead our little squad, I will. I just kind of kept that to the ship situation, and
Well, then follow me.
yeah, yes, I will do that.
I'm used to this terrain. This is where I'm from. It's similar.
This is your island? Oh no,
Of
that's
course
fair.
not.
You said similar. It took me a minute.
Delmore, you are a funny man sometimes.
Well, takes one to know one. Oh yeah, all right. You first, then.
Lead the way.
And so as we go along, I like to say to the party, does anyone know when looking for this phoenix, something we could look for along the way in case it's maybe has taken this path before?
Like Oslo said, signs of it, scratches, feathers, anything like that. I would
But
think.
have you ever seen the markings from a phoenix? It could be as mini animals.
Can I recall as Delmore whether a phoenix in the lore of your world is a large beast or a small beast, right? Like, it's me, Dwayne, I know that there's two different types. Would Delmore know that it's supposed to be like a large animal or a small animal?
Roll a history check with disadvantage.
Oh. Got it. Delmore don't know shit. 7.
I will say that Delmore knows. He's pretty certain that it's a small creature. It's about the size of your average turkey.
Okay. And so I say, listen, I'm not super familiar with phoenixes, but some of the things I've read and some of the legends I know, you're really going to have to be familiar with the phoenix itself, because it's not that much larger than any other fowl, honestly.
I don't imagine many animals actually live on this island. It seems sustainable as far as vegetation goes. At least not right now.
Agreed. That's fair. We won't know specifically if they're phoenix markings or just markings in general, right?
Well, we can know if the markings are recent or not.
Well, it's a firebird, right? It does fire things.
Would it leave scorch marks?
Yeah.
Not on volcano. Obsidian rock is very resilient to that kind of thing. But we digress. Finn, I think you have the most experience with nature and beast. I trust you to guide us.
I am ready.
Let's go in
guys
the
head to the
cave.
cave?
Yes.
So marching order, I'd like to establish that.
Please.
I think
So
Finn should
Orton-
go first.
Oh, yeah, well, Finn goes first in this scenario, but I think Oslo in the middle between Delmore and Perry. Perry, do you have a preference whether you would like to be Perry? When it comes to keeping people safe, would you prefer to be rear guard or vanguard?
Well, on the one hand, I have quite a bit more armor than you all, more or less, and I can take a hit, but on the other, I can't see very well in the dark. So, probably rear guard?
No, well, fair. Finn, can you see good in the dark? I can see fine.
Yes.
The solution's staring you in the face. The person with the best night vision is Oslo, so Oslo rides on Perry's shoulder and is her eyes.
And just turns her head
was
whichever way.
I was going to go with Oslo.
Steers her.
Oslo grabs your little hip cape thing and starts pulling your hip cape, but riding on your back
She
works
steers
as well.
you. She steers you like Ratatouille.
Okay.
I love this.
This does make one thing I was planning a little more complicated, but other than that, I have no...
But other than that, I'm good.
Maybe then you go in the middle since you have the lookout on your perch.
Yeah.
I don't mind being rear guard. I can
Can't see anything over Finnegan.
We're about the same height. It's fine.
Perry's 5 foot plus you on her shoulder. Like Finnegan's still tall.
Oh, Finnegan's what, 6 something?
6'4".
6'4".
I mean, from Oslo is
Yeah.
Oslo's
If
about
Oslo
the same.
stood on the shoulders, you'd be fine.
All right.
But if
Standing, yes. Sitting is more closer to the same size.
I picture you like a scarf around her neck.
Oh, that's
Go
cute.
ahead.
as long as you're breathing. Okay. Yeah, I think we go to the cave, right?
Yes, into the cave.
As you approach the mouth of this cave, which is this black obsidian volcanic glass rock, Devin, if you could make for me an investigation check.
right, that is flat 11.
Yeah. You see the mouth of the cave. It's very dark inside, and there's just this. It's like this roar of heat that comes off of this cave. Like it's going to be very warm.
Well, it seems this may be one of the vents I was
Is
discussing.
it going to be safe to go in there, or are we going to be broiled alive? That's not a very reassuring sound.
It is a heat that is going to wear on you the longer that you're in there, but it will not cook you.
So Delmore, feeling this and hearing this information, takes off the tunic and like the longer garments that he's like been using to conceal his armor. So like he reveals this more like elaborate metal armor. Like it's lighter looking, but it's still metal plated, and you can see like this wolf emblem right where his collarbone would meet, and it's like it's ornate armor. It's a little worn, but you can tell like it was finely crafted when it was created. It's got like shin guards and knee guards, and his feet, of course, are like claws like a wolf would be. It just kind of reveals a little bit more of his armor to like be cooler.
Oh, fancy.
A man of war, huh?
Is that your uniform from when you were a soldier?
It's what I wore when I had to fight. Yes.
Is it sensible, or is it just for show?
You know, it protects me quite well, and it's light. It allows me to move. But there's something to be said about intimidation from appearance alone. There's these claws, and he kind of like shows his gauntlets. They're somewhat serviceable, but they're more for show. Yeah?
Doesn't it make holding a sword harder?
Not particularly. And you can just see the way they're crafted. Like it's more like a layer on top of his gloves. They don't protrude much past his fingers. It's more appearance than anything else. Like it's not bad for shoveling up dirt and stuff, but he would never use them to like attack. They're not like weapon.
Oslo's looking at her own claws and like comparing them.
No, yeah, hers are much more weaponized.
I'm also looking at my claws. They have like long fingernails.
Dirty fingernails.
Yes.
Okay. This is going to be hot.
Well, if we're agreed that Oslo is going to jump on Perry's shoulders, Oslo's going to climb up on Perry's shoulders. Let's go!
Okay.
Finnegan, if you would for me, please make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh.
Never a good sign.
17.
17. You are successful. Basically, what happens is as you march forward into the mouth of this cave, you step on a pressure plate, which causes gouts of flame to emerge from the cavern ceiling and the walls in front of you. You jump backwards in time to not take any damage, but there is now a effective wall of flame blocking your path.
Whoa. This is purposeful. This is some bullshit.
Finnegan, are you all right?
I seem to have run by unscathed.
Did you go through, or did you... Like, is there a wall between us, or are you on the same side that we are?
There's a wall, yeah.
No, he's on the same side as you. He steps
Same
backwards.
side he jumped.
Oh, I thought you said I jumped. Okay.
Can I see like where he stepped, whether it looks like this is something random or if this has been engineered?
You can make an investigation.
My special.
Can the rogue aid you? The rogue that's on your shoulders?
Can the rogue aid me?
Yeah, you did a help action. You have advantage.
Yes, good. Okay. Oh, okay. So one of those is a nat 1, but since I have advantage, that's going to. This is investigation. Mm-hmm. That's a 12. Still not.
This is likely a trap.
Oh.
I'm gonna hop off your shoulders and look at it myself and see about disabling it.
Yeah, give me a roll with your thieves' tools.
And that's with sleight of hand? Question mark?
Nope, it is.
Just
It
the
is
proficiency
a.
for
It
these
is a.
tools?
Yeah, so it's a dex-based roll, but it's a thieves' tool roll. So you add your proficiency because you're proficient in thieves' tools.
So I still add my dex and my thieves' tools proficiency.
Yeah, you add your dex and
Perfect.
proficiency.
Can I would like to be ready if she accidentally springs it again to grab her out of the way.
So to be clear, I'm backing up. Like, if I'm seeing her mess with the trigger.
Yeah. Well, I got a 12.
That is not going to do it. So you sit there and you kind of you work at this compressed pressure plate for a while, and no additional. I mean, the trap is sprung. It is a wall of flame walking. It's not going to like double flame, but you don't turn it off.
Oslo, question. Does it do? It's one of those triggers or mechanisms where something's broken, like he stepped on it and that kind of broke, a piece, right? Like
Like we can't reset it.
does it seem like that?
Does it seem like that?
Hard to say.
I can't
Okay.
really tell.
Let me try something. So I want to approach cautiously.
I will step back away.
Like good with mechanical things. And what I would like to do, DM, is I would like to cast mending on the trap and try to, if there's something that was like broken or torn apart, I would like to mend that back to try and disarm the trap.
Yeah, you could do that.
Okay. Yes.
You cast mending. How does that look for you?
Yeah, so he like reaches into right behind his shield, where his shield would be on his left forearm, and he pulls out essentially like a little toolkit. And you kind of, for anybody who's not super familiar with like the technology, basically he's like soldering this back together with like almost like a blowtorch. Like it's powered by gas and shit like that, and his goal is going to be to solder it back together, essentially.
Yeah, so you do that, and the stone itself had some cracks and some scuffing on the surface. You see those repair themselves, but no, the trap's still going.
Okay, so it looks like it's not a continuous link type of trap. It's the trap is sprung. I'm not sure.
Anybody roll me a perception check.
Dibs. This is gonna go badly. Now that I've said that. No, it did not go badly. That's gonna be a 23.
You, as you were messing with the trap, you could hear a slight clicking, and it's very much mechanical.
Can I track it down?
It's coming from the plate.
Let me look at that again. Let me try that.
Yeah, sure.
I would like to specify
go
again,
ahead.
anytime anyone is getting close to mess with this thing, I'm right next to them to yank them out of the way.
I'm just gonna get by with my tools out, and have her back on this.
You would like to use the help action?
Yeah.
Oh no, you're not. You can't because you're not proficient in thieves' tools.
Aren't I though?
Are you proficient in thieves' tools?
Absolutely, I am.
In thieves' tools, not tinkerer's tools.
No, I am. Thieves' tools. Alchemist supplies, calligrapher supplies, thieves' tools, and tinker's tools.
Okay. Then yes, you can.
So what am I rolling? Same thieves tool roll?
It's the DC goes up because you've already failed
Right,
once,
right.
but you have advantage.
Okay. But I'm rolling the same thieves tool roll that I'd rolled earlier.
Yeah, same one. Yep.
Alright, well that's a 15.
That meets. So you are able to, with Delmore's help, you kind of are able to get this. I think he kind of has to pry it up for you, but he's able to pry open this this floor stone that you can kind of see underneath. There's almost like a clockwork mechanism that's slowly taking back and resetting this trap, and you're able to kind of get your tools in there, and ping, get the trap to reset. So the stone that was compressed now releases, and it kind of gets back flush with the floor around it, and the flame gouts cease.
Hey, you want
Don't step on that rock again.
Yeah, really. Hey, Delmore, you want to look at this? This looks like the kind of thing you like messing with.
Yeah, can I get a closer look at that? Have I seen that type of technology before?
I mean, it's clockwork machinations. You tell me.
I mean, I think I have, but I guess my question is, does it look familiar to me? Like,
No, not at all.
okay,
I will
cool.
say this: the craftsmanship of it looks completely alien to you.
That's what I was looking for. Yeah, the technology makes sense. All right. Yeah, no, that's pretty basic clockwork. I didn't hear it the first time. Good catch. Smart.
I can do a few things. I should probably go first from here, though, because
You are lighter.
I can see in the dark, I can get out of the way quick, and I know what to look for these things.
Okay, you and then Fen makes sense. That way, he can see above you and can provide his
And
nature
if I
skills.
gotta scout ahead, I can do it. I am a little easier to sneak around than
I believe in you, Oslo.
Agreed. Agreed. So yeah, I'll drop back to the back of the pack again.
So I will say that, or are you trying to proceed with caution, like looking for traps as you go? That's going to slow you down, and I want to make time palpable for you guys. You guys have spent probably about 30 minutes since you came in. Well, less than that, about 15 minutes since you came in, fooling with this trap and kind of getting hung up, and like the heat is getting. You guys are soaked in sweat. You guys are starting to feel fatigued. You're very thirsty. If you brought water with you, I imagine that you need to keep a pretty close eye on that and how much you're consuming.
Gotcha.
But you guys are free to proceed with Oslo taking the lead.
Pardon me while I Google whether or not lizards sweat.
Probably not.
I don't think they do.
No, they don't.
Cold-blooded creatures.
I am cold-blooded, so...
Yeah, no, it's not an issue.
Also,
Smart-wise.
probably feels great this close to the natural geo.
It was great for about 5 minutes, and then...
At the very least, she's not cooking in armor.
As stealthy as we should be, we should also be quick. Alex wipe like a fucking layer of sweat on my glove. I'm starting to cook here.
Yes, heat is not something we want to mess with. It can be very dangerous.
Gnome in a can's not great.
No, human in chainmail either.
Alright, well, we don't have to move, like, super slow, but... I'm definitely...
Well, it's either you're moving slowly, checking
Yeah.
for traps, or you're not.
Okay.
Obviously, whoever said that doesn't want us finding whatever's on the other side of it, and despite how uncomfortable it is, I would say we should be careful. Go a little slower.
That is
we're looking
wise.
out.
I agree.
I'd rather not get burned by fire.
Yeah. So you guys are moving slowly, checking for
Yes.
traps.
Yes.
Okay. So you guys make your way down, exactly down through this dragon's maw of a cave as it just gets hotter and hotter, and even the terrain itself as it goes on this downward slope, it's not difficult terrain, but it's not easy to navigate because it is this smooth obsidian stone. So you guys kind of have to take caution as you're moving downwards, and then you eventually open up into a wide open cavern.
Just a regular cavern?
Yeah, can we see
Yeah,
anything in
it's
it?
you guys look around and you see. Make me a perception check. Anybody?
I can do it. I am in front.
Yeah, do it.
19.
19. You see, as you're kind of taking a close look, you see remnants, I would say is the best word. You see shards of what may have been pottery. You see bits and pieces of what may be very, very decayed furniture. Somebody used to live here.
So apparently something lived down here, despite how hot it is. Are you sure this is a vent? This may not be a vent.
It may not have always been so hot. Perhaps some misunderstanding how volcanoes work. Or it could be something that didn't mind the heat.
Yeah.
You know it doesn't mind heat.
A phoenix.
Even dragons.
I was going to say a
And
fire
dragons.
genasi. A fire genasi would not mind the heat.
A what?
Of course, those.
A fire genasi, like a guy who has a fire for a mustache?
Not the time to explain to him what a dynasty is.
Oh, like the proprietor. Okay, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, him.
A dynasty. I remember now.
So, do we see any
Are there any
doors?
Yeah.
Yeah, there are multiple ways out of this cavern.
Oh, God.
I would say so. There are probably 4 or 5 holes leading the walls that lead out to various tunnels.
I would like to
Okay, easy for me. No.
or look around this room here, and for any of those markings that we had described, whether it's feathers or significant scratching marks or anything like that that would signify for a phoenix. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, that's a nature roll.
24.
You don't see anything that screams phoenix to you, like scorch marks, feathers, claw marks, nothing like that. Not in this room.
Perhaps whatever set that trap used to live here. Maybe it was trying to keep the phoenix in?
But it's fire. Phoenixes don't care about fire, right? That's why they're here.
You're right.
Maybe it has been
So while
made
they're
up.
doing that, I want to go to the entrance that we came from, and on that, like the inner hallway, I want to take my, I want to find a soft spot on the wall if one exists, and I want to like make a mark, like an X with my dagger. I want to.
You can do that really anywhere.
Okay, so I make a mark to just like an X, so we know where we came from.
Oslo
Okay.
was here.
No, we don't have time for that.
All right.
Simple
so
mark is
which
enough.
one can we going in?
How many entrances? 3, 4, 5?
5.
Oh, God.
Oh man, do I perceive any difference between any of them?
No.
Like, specifically, okay.
Is there like
can I
wind?
see
Well, I'll tell you what.
some going down versus up?
Yeah, you can make a perception check.
Natural 20, so that makes 20. Oh, I'm
Yeah.
good at it. 22.
So the one directly in front of the way that you came in from, the one that would be straight, the one discernible difference between all of them is that one is much hotter.
The center one, I can feel more heat coming off of that one, so that's going directly. Not where I really want to go, but
Yeah, but
probably where we should go if we're chasing a phoenix or we're going to die in a volcano.
right?
But whatever we need to do, we need to do it quickly.
Straight ahead then?
Okay, Oslo, if you don't mind.
Yeah, if we have to.
I'm gonna start nursing whatever water I have. Just gently
Yeah.
nursing it.
So this path is very straightforward. It goes straight and down, and you guys are on this path for maybe about 15 minutes.
Before we go in,
the
I do want to
darkness.
take my dagger and like put a 1, like a number 1 in front of that, being that the first one that we went into.
Cool.
Understood.
A single roll. Got it.
And then you guys head down for about 15 minutes, and it's just getting sweltering fucking hot. It is miserable. And then you guys open up to a much smaller cavern than the one you were before, with a large, where everything is set in this obsidian black stone. You see this crimson red. It's not like that glossy glass. It's like rough hewn stone door in front of you.
Door?
That is not what
Like a large, like a very, very large double door.
2 stories.
Yeah,
Okay.
like very, very large.
Yeah, no, I'm with that.
That's weird.
That's not normal.
Seems obvious. We go to the door.
We go through the doors. Yeah, makes sense.
Right.
You walk right through. It's no problem.
We end up in Goron.
Yeah, you're in Goron now, and Dwayne's DM, and thank you so much for your time.
Someone wraps you in a
So
copper
hard.
coffin and throws you back inside.
An elf comes out with a double-headed.
Oh, God.
No.
Let's go.
I'm not Ezra.
You come up to you approach the door. It doesn't open.
Do I reckon? Is there any like markings on it?
Is there a lock?
As far
No.
as like, is there? No. It's just basically 2 big stone doors. They appear natural, like somebody modified natural
Oh, it looks like I cannot stress enough. It looks like it has no fucking rightful place here. Everything else is just black, glossy obsidian stone. These are like these red, like brick doors. Like somebody at some point constructed this. This was not here naturally at all.
Is there a keyhole or a lock or anything?
There is not.
Is there a push or a pull? I mean, I just need to get on board.
There is no push nor pull sewing.
I'd like to see if there's on the walls behind us or around, if there's like a lever or like a switch maybe, and really markings of any kind.
Roll an investigate check.
Yep. Not mad at this new die, by the way. Real good at those. 21.
Yeah, you don't find anything, but that's a good roll, so it doesn't take you long to not find anything.
There's no way to get through this door. This is an outdoor. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's no going through here. So, listen.
Or if anything, we're wasting time here. We're wasting resources.
You kind of see him fade. You know how like somebody's sleepy, like closes their eyes in and out. Listen, we need to go.
Yeah, I agree. Let's try the other one.
Out and up, and then further left, maybe less hot.
Is there a...
I will tell you that as you make your way, it takes a while. You make your way back up this long corridor to this central area. Everyone take a level of exhaustion.
How does that work in 5e?
It's bad.
At one level of exhaustion, you have disadvantage on all ability checks.
There's probably a button that I can press it in, so I'm gonna find that.
Top right of D&D Beyond.
Conditions?
That's what I was looking for.
Gotcha.
Top right.
Is that just mostly skills, or is that saves?
It's all ability checks.
All ability checks. So that's like skill
ability check and a saving throw are different.
Okay.
Yep.
We need the lingo.
Okay. I see that. So you click up there where it says conditions, and you press 1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's cool. Cool. This has been brought to you by D&D Beyond.
When we get into the cavern that has the 4 or 5... Oh, I'm taking a level of exhaustion. 5 tunnels leading off of it. Are there any of them that feel like there's some kind of air movement? Either going in or going out?
The air is moving slowly kind of throughout this whole area. There's not I wouldn't say anything specific. Yeah.
Okay, not like a noticeable just infernal breeze from one of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. The big heat that was coming off was from the one you just came from.
Okay.
Where it was kind of like heat coming off of it now. Everything else the other 4 are pretty standard.
Very, very cool. Second question. I would like to use Divine Sense to just take a breath of some very, very, very hot air and see if I can detect any fiends, celestials, or undead within 60 feet of my current location.
You do not.
Oh, okay. Well, okay, I can't just go down the zombie tunnel.
No zombie tunnel, just a barrel down.
I will at the same time take a deep sniff.
It's hot.
And see if I smell anything.
Perception check.
Nah, it's an extra 20.
I will tell you what you smell is ash.
But it's from all... Is it from all tunnels?
Yeah.
Very helpful.
I will say the leftmost and rightmost tunnel, because there's like the intermediate, the half left and half right. Mm-hmm. The left and right ones, it's stronger.
I think we might be best served to just pick one. It's...
Yes, let's go.
Getting very hot.
Pen, pick a tunnel. Let's go.
Let's go.
Use
right.
that nose of yours.
Let's go right. Is right okay?
Right as you face, or right from the entrance?
Looking towards the door, looking towards the tunnel that has the door in it that we just went and came back up from.
Looking
that right.
That
right. Just important to know.
Yeah, absolutely. And as we go in...
So half right, though, right? Half right, though.
What?
Well, no, he didn't compare
far right.
that.
Oh, yeah, if Finn told us where the ash is coming from, that changes it.
So the smell of ash is coming strongly from left? and the right entrance.
Right, so we don't want to go in those then.
Don't we?
We don't know that.
That's just ash.
We went to the one that was the most hot. Obviously, this door is here for something.
That's
But
fine.
phoenixes turn into ash, don't they?
That's my thought.
That's the myth.
All right, go ahead.
So I'm just gonna head to the right, the most right. If you're looking at dead center, I'm assuming always dead center to the most right.
Okay.
And I'm going to
So you
I'm going to
guys-
carve a number 2 next to that one.
You guys head down this tunnel for about 5 minutes where it comes into a fork, left or right.
Oh fuck.
Left.
Or if you just keep taking the same direction, you won't circle back on yourself.
I'm gonna scribble on the wall next to that one too.
Yeah, don't want to do that. Want to go deep inside.
So you go left.
Yes.
You guys go left for just a little while, 5-10 minutes, and you come out to a wide open cavern, and you see, once again, I'll say Oslo because of your check earlier, that you see just there are some remnants of somebody who used to live here. You see it's very, very, very decayed, but what might be cloth could have been a tapestry, could have been clothes. And then you see scrawled on the wall, which is this black obsidian stone very much stands out, this golden lettering. Does anybody speak or read Elvish?
Not this boy.
Nope.
Me either.
No, I don't.
What?
Double check it.
I looked ahead of time, and one of you does.
It's not this guy. I'm common, draconic, and gnomish.
I know.
Oh, I do. Sorry. Yeah. I didn't know. I didn't know.
Hey!
I said, we're sure I'm not
looked
being
at the
dumb.
languages. It's literally never been a thing I've ever had to worry about in D&D. All right, so I read the sign. What does the sign say to me?
The sign says, "In the night."
Sign says in the night.
Is it night with a K or night with an N?
With an N.
With an N.
Real easy. Get the fuck out of Dodge. Come back at nighttime.
Maybe each of these has different sayings in them.
Yeah, well, here's what I know about elves. They like the nighttime and the moon.
What about sun elves?
That's a thing. Well,
Everybody can make a perception check, please.
anybody or everybody?
With disadvantage. Everybody with disadvantage because of your level of exhaustion.
If I have advantage on it, does it just make me level, or do I do it with disadvantage? So
It would make it even.
okay.
Why do you have
I would have
advantage
had
on
a
it?
20.
13.
Fuck.
Something on here gives me something perception. Give me a second here.
I got a 12.
13 for Delmore.
I got a big old 9.
Oh, keen
God.
senses. You have. Oh, never mind. So yeah,
It's only for smells, yeah.
it's a
Or
13.
hearing, depending on.
You take advantage.
For smell?
It could be smell.
Oh, then 16.
Okay. That smell, I'll say Finnegan with the 16. Did anybody roll higher? Yeah, with that 16, you smell before anybody else can hear or see. That ash smell that you were already smelling before gets very strong. And you turn around to see these small creatures that look like balls of swirling and moving soot.
Weapons ready.
And everybody roll initiative.
Alright.
Is that an ability check?
Initiative?
Okay.
No. Initiative.
I'm just gonna keep asking. It doesn't matter. It sucks.
Ooh.
Fuck.
Nat 20, but 22 with Dex.
I get an 18.
Thank you, Jason, from Critical Dice. So far, this thing has not betrayed me.
Also nat 20, but only a +1.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
What are the odds? I rolled 18 and I have
20,
+0, but I'm still up there.
Cool.
Can you, while you're doing that, can you describe to me these creatures?
They look like
ash.
small swirling balls of soot.
Oh no, they're soot spirits! Oh no!
They are soot spirits.
Are they cute?
They are adorable. They are fucking adorable.
God damn it.
Oh,
I feel like I'm in the first level of Final Fantasy. I'm pretty excited about it.
They've got tiny little eyes and little mouths.
So,
I need
Like
to get
chibi
little
style
legs.
monsters.
Rank
Yeah,
up
they're actually Ghibli style.
oh no.
that
So,
makes me sad.
I was looking at
Even
the
if they hurt
pictures.
me, I just hug them all, even if they cause me lots of damage.
That's fine. You die. Delmore, Finnegan, you rolled an 18, Perry.
Yes.
What you roll,
9.
Oslo? 9.
Ooh. Very cool.
I done good. Not.
That's our rogue.
Hey, there are 4 of them, and Delmore is your action.
So question, can you set the scene for me, like, so I know where my allies are, where they are in the distance, if you don't mind?
So, yeah, so it's the 4 of you looking at this golden script on the far wall. You turn around, and there are these little balls of soot that are between you and the exit.
How far away are they from me?
10 feet.
Okay. All right, easy enough. So I'm going to, and the wall behind me is how far?
I'll say 5 feet.
Okay, so I'm gonna back up to the wall, put my back against the wall, and I've got my shield out.
You put your back
And-
against the wall where the golden script is?
Not like I don't touch the wall, but like I back up.
Well, I'm
again.
asking, do you touch the wall?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I heard that DM thing, and I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but that's not the point. The shield, I got my shield ready, and in my right hand, like there's this chain that's been like wrapped around my my bracer. I kind of like let it drop loose, like this metal like spiked chain, and then I'm going to cast Thorn Whip on the center one. Center left, it does. I don't think it really matters. Okay, and then that's gonna be. That's a nat one. Fucking all things equalized.
Yeah, you come down with this whip onto the center one, and you just you catch a lot of air.
Yeah. Okay. That's my action economy, I think.
Finnegan?
Yeah, so seeing him miss that one, I'm going to sort of my arms are by my side, and it's like I'm flexing almost, and then my fingernails extend to longer claws, and I'm using cantrip primal savagery. I rolled a 15 to hit.
Yeah, you hit.
And so I'm just going to do like an undercut scratch to it, and that does 10 damage.
So
And it just becomes air and ash.
And then
that's not like a range thing, right? You have to move close to do that, right?
yeah. So I moved up to it.
Cool. I just want to make sure I'm spatially aware.
Yeah, and so then what I'm going to do is, as a bonus action, I'm going to mark the scent, which is a creature within 10 feet. So just, is there one that's particularly closer to me?
Not particularly. You stepped forward. Did you engage the one, the middle one?
Yes.
Yeah. So they're on either side of you.
So just the one on the right, I'm going to mark him. So I just have double proficiency bonus for ability check to find him if they run away.
If he disappears. Yeah, sure. Perry.
Seeing that was incredibly effective to just sort of whisk them away, I'm going to run up to whichever one Finn is furthest away from.
Okay, so the leftmost one.
Yes. Whip out my glaive, which is something that Perry has been carrying this whole time. Obviously hasn't used yet. It's like this huge double-ended glaive. Each blade looks essentially like a harpoon hook. And I'm gonna just swing on down on that one. And ooh, that's very good. That's a 24 to hit.
That hits.
Cool. I'm glad. And 10 points of damage.
Yeah. You hit this thing and it just vaporizes.
He did.
Oh, that doesn't feel very satisfying, actually. I feel kind of sad.
The two soot spirits that are within engagement range of Perry and Finnegan are going to attack respectively. That is, for you, Perry, a 12 to hit.
That does not hit.
And Finnegan for you, and a dirty 20.
Yeah.
The soot being kind of breeze, it blows on you, and this ash cloud comes out. It kind of just chokes you up. You're going to take 4 points of poison damage.
Gotcha.
And then it will be Oslo's turn.
Okay. 2 daggers. 2 little daggers. Little kobold-sized daggers. Gonna go to the closest one and stab it.
Okay.
For...
Roll that attack.
Oh, one of these.
You will get sneak attack if you hit.
One of these is a 20, and the other one is a 15.
So they both hit. You want to spread those out and hit? You want to attack, move, attack?
I can.
Oh wait, no, it's 2-weapon fighting,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, so one's a bonus action.
I don't think.
I'm moving up to it, so that'd be move, standard, and bonus, so...
I mean, she can still do
don't-
that if you allow it as a DM.
Yeah, I mean, this is theater of the mind.
I'm just double checking something real quick.
As long as they're within 5 feet, I think he's fine.
They're not. Is the
Okay,
thing.
okay.
yeah. Then that's totally cool. If if the
Yeah, because
You
it's
guys
not a
took out the
second
middle
attack.
ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's not a second attack. My default would say probably not.
yeah, if I have to move in between, that's totally cool.
Yeah, I'm going to say that you can't. You get to roll your sneak attack critical. I think you're going to kill it. But you're not going to be able to attack the other one because when you take the attack action attack with a light melee weapon that you're holding in one hand, you can use a bonus action attack with a different light melee weapon that you're holding in the other hand.
Right.
So I would say that because the prompting action is the attack action, that you couldn't move in between.
It's like a stab step. Yeah, and I've already moved up anyway, so and I don't have bonus action dash yet.
Well, you can attack and move and then extra attack technically, but these are the same.
Yeah.
Yeah,
attacks.
exactly.
Yeah, it's the same attack action.
Well, the sneak attack just by itself is 8, and then 2 plus 3. So yeah,
You need not roll
Yeah,
anymore.
no.
You did it.
super dead.
You turn this thing to ash and dust. You wipe your brow and you sweat your rust.
I love you.
And so it is going to be Delmore's turn.
Same
There's
bag.
one set spirit.
I'm just gonna attack it with my thorn whip.
Okay,
That is a 16 to hit,
that hits. Building.
and that's going to do 4 piercing damage. No, maybe not piercing. 4 damage. I'll find.
Yeah, so you hit this thing, and it kind of goes to dissipate, but is able to hold its form.
So then I'm gonna pull it 10 feet closer to me as well,
Okay.
because that's something that it just does.
Yeah. Then it
It's
is
piercing damage, if that matters.
It doesn't.
Okay.
But thank you.
Yep.
Finnegan.
Finnegan. Okay, same thing. Except this time it's his teeth. He gets clenches again, and his long fangs come out, and he runs over to that last dust bunny. That's a 10.
That does not hit.
It's too close to the ground.
Yeah. Well, I think maybe you go to take a bite out of it as this whip hits it, and it gets pulled back as you just kind of chomp air where it used to be.
Delmore.
It's your turn.
Each other way. Am I up?
You are.
Oh, cool. There's just the one left. I'm just gonna sidestep around Finn and try and swipe at it again with my glaive.
You do.
23 to hit.
That'll do it.
Okay.
Probably.
And some damage. 8 points of damage.
Yeah, and you just puff this guy out of existence.
Oh,
I want to have a good cry for those things now. Is that cool?
Yeah, that's good.
I am so sorry. Okay, I'm
were
good.
they actually trying to hurt us, or were they just in the way of the door?
I mean,
Oh, it hurt me.
Okay.
When it touched me, it like burned in spots where it touched me.
hey,
What?
that's really cool. You're the nail thing, and she's like looking at her nails again, like the whole. She's feeling like inferior nails, inferior
That's
claws.
all I can do.
Yeah, claw.
Yes, my people can do that.
Point of order question. 2 questions, I guess. First, we're tracking the XP, right?
We're not.
Oh, thank God.
We're not. Okay, cool.
Milestone.
Excellent. 2, can I do an investigation? I'm sorry. What I would like to attempt to do, I'm learning, sorry. I would like to try and gather up elements from their existence, right? Like so if they left like a residue or any type of material components, I would like to try and salvage some of those.
You can absolutely do that next time, because that's where we're going to end this episode.
All right.
I feel very, very sad about having killed those soot sprites. That is not satisfying whatsoever.
Hey, you make your choices.
I had a good.
I don't know.
Thank you so much for joining me. No, go ahead.
I was going to say I feel like I ranked up to E+ with my Thornwood. That's a very reference.
Yeah, you guys killed some beautiful Studio Ghibli favorites. You guys went to the Sweat Lodge. You guys are slowly dying of heat strokes.
No, it's just like a Finnish sauna. We're having a great time.
And you found some nice golden letters.
Our skin's gonna be so soft when we get out of this.
You guys are gonna be fucking exfoliated to balls.
I think I'm just gonna collapse because I'm not actually sweating. I'm just dying.
Yeah, you're just gonna die.
Just dying.
This is how Shane beats the hot springs. This is
Yeah. Oh, you want hot springs? You got it.
mostly just hot.
Some real hot springs.
You can't make fuck soup if you're exhausted.
Volcano.
I think you guys have some things to say.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and kick off. So we are still in the month of August for these releases, which means that we are still going to be donating this roll to...
That is impossible.
What?
We are not.
We're not.
First episode releases this is October.
October.
September.
It is, you know what? It's whatever month I want it to be. It's October.
Well, I know. It's
October. Shut up, Dwayne. All right, I'm going to do the thing now. Big Cat Rescue Mission. Their mission is to provide the best home they can for the cats in their care, in the abuse of the big cats in captivity, and prevent extinction of big cats in the wild. I agree with all of those things, and so we are going to be doing a roll for them. Let's see, that roll comes out to a 15. $15 going to, and specifically it's Tiger Sanctuary Big Cat Rescue. So that'll be up on our page after this episode has released. And if you want to donate, you can go to their donate page there. Too easy.
Nice.
Hey, and if you want to support the show, if you want to hear more about what we do, if you want more content, a couple different ways you can do that. One, we have a merch store. You can go to the store, you can get the new logo, you can get the old logo, you can even get the Min-Max Mankind shirt from 2019, which all that is 100% goes to Child's Play charity, the Min-Max Mankind. But if you don't want to spend your dollars, but you still want to support us, if you don't have an Audible yet, go to audibletrial.com/Lawful Stupid, and you can just get an Audible trial on us, and then we get a little bit of kickback. And then, of course, the sweet Critical Dice that I was using came in the endless bag of dice from Critical Dice. And basically, you get a free month of Critical Dice if you sign up using the coupon code Lawful Stupid. And these Voidfish one that I've got right here, man, it's like this beautiful multicolor swirl in here. It's real good. And all that information is actually in the bio of the episode notes, right? Clickable links, everything you need.
Mm-hmm. If you're looking for even more ways you could support us, actually I'll get to that in a second. Hey, Dwayne, you have a favorite warlock spell?
Yeah, super easy. Summon Greater Demon. Done.
That's a pretty good one. What about you, Savannah? You got one?
I'm gonna go classic and say Eldritch Blast.
Okay, well, I have a favorite warlock spell too. It's a little something I like to call endless support and love for our patrons. If you feel like donating your delightfully earned monies to support this show, there are a couple rewards we can kick back to you. In addition to our endless love and support, my personal favorite warlock spell, which, as my patron, you gain full access of.
That's a 9th level spell.
It's a 9th level spell, I know. I'm a very powerful warlock. Very powerful warlock. At just $5 a month, you get something that I think is very exciting personally. You inspire us. At this level, in addition to having access to tons of super cool bonus content, you also get to grant a player of your choice a point of inspiration, or, if you're feeling a little bit more nefarious, you can force one of us to take disadvantage on a roll of Shane's choice.
Don't you do it.
No.
Please don't. I'll cry. But
Delicious.
again, that starts at the $5 a month tier. And also, I want to give a special shout out to one of our patrons who supported us for a super long time, Dragonbait. Super cool, super chill person. Had a lot of really nice conversations with her. Really, really supportive in so many ways.
And also, if you want to join our patrons and our other fans, as well as us sometimes, come over to our Discord. There should be a link both on our website and maybe on this episode, possibly, with the other links. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Absolutely. Discord.lawfulstupid.org.
Yes. There's always someone there who's willing to give you a friendly hello. We all come in there to talk about our day, talk about nerdy stuff, talk about D&D. We organize D&D games between all the different players. There's some Adventurers League going on sometimes. We talk about the show. Maybe we can start up listener parties again. That would be fun. Depending. But yeah, it's a great community. It's a great community. You get to see us. And yeah, it's a lot of fun.
I would also like to say that if you want to tweet about the show using the hashtag StupidCast, I will sing your praises live on the show. And by live, I mean it's recorded in advance, but you'll hear it on the show. And also...
That's pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, pretty much the same thing. And then if you want to get a shout out on the show to the person of your choice, you can pay $20. You can go to lawfulstupid.org. It's under Avia's Coin Call still, but that might change because it's season 2. So who knows?
It'll be message in a bottle.
The message in a bottle. If I could put messages in a bottle.
What would it say? We don't know.
It would say, I love you, Miss Jones, my kindergarten teacher. I'm sure you're listening to this. I love you so much.
She's so proud of you.
Is that her name? You really remember your kindergarten teacher's name?
I do, but it wasn't Miss Jones. It was Miss Overstreet. Miss Overstreet, that's what friends are for. So I will tell you that that was a kindergarten graduation song. Anyway, so if you want a double whammy, then go ahead and do a shout out on the same episode that you tweet about the show using the hashtag StupidCast. That way, the person that you forced to listen to the show to hear the shout out that you did for them, also they'll have to listen to me sing your praises. I think the only thing left to say is, Ray, thank you for letting me tell you a story. Also,
thank you for telling us a story.
I did it. I beat you. I win. And I'll leave you with this question. Food for thought. It's a new ending segment. I'm going to leave you with the question: why are men great till they got to be great?
Don't text me.
We love
Tell
you.
straight to my face. Bye.
Bye. Love you. Bye.